If you're looking to purchase codes for the new release of Cosmic Eclipse, be sure to check out ptcgostore.com for codes at a really good price. But if you're even looking for a better price and want to show your support, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout. What is up, peeps? This is For The Win TCG, and let's welcome you back to another YouTube video. And again, I have a spicy Cosmic Eclipse deck for you today. It is going to be Jolteon. And not just any old Jolteon, but the Jolteon that uses these brand new evolution cards that have come out that have some pretty good stuff attached to it. So we have the Flareon with the Power Cheer ability, giving your Pokemon GX that evolve from Eevee 30 more damage from attack, so basically a choice ban. And then we got Vaporeon, has a similar effect, but instead of giving 30 more damage, it gives 60 more HP. So you can have a Jolteon that does 30 more damage and has 260 HP. That's rivaling Tag Team GXs for a non-Tag Team GX Pokemon. And with the likes of Electro Power and stuff, you can hit some pretty good numbers consistently and rival some of these big decks out there. So it's a really cool little gimmick that they've released in Cosmic Eclipse, and I really wanted to check it out. I think Jolteon is the best one to use, to be honest with you, so I thought, yeah, let's go with that. Now, of course, there is a baby Jolteon that's come out as well that reduces the attack cost by 1. It's something that I don't see as extremely necessary in this deck, with Jolteon having very low attack cost anyway, and you having the likes of Thunder Mountain, Prism Star. I think it just makes it a bit more clunky by adding that Jolteon in there. So, you know, it's something that's debatable. It's something you can include. It's not a must-have, though, in my personal opinion. But playing the likes of Chaotic Swell to obviously stop things like Power Plant and stuff, which is actually going to block a very important card in this deck, which is Cell Valley GX, the brand new one that allows you, it basically has Abyssal Hand. Once during your turn before you attack, you can draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. So there's a lot of consistency in this deck that I'm just super hyped about. Let's get the ball rolling here. Let's just get some stuff out. So we're getting Eevee GX down right now. This Ditto is hands down going down next turn. No doubt about it. It's happening. With that thing, yeah, it's fine. They can waste their attack on a Ditto. That's no problem. Let's get a type Null down as well. Let's drop that Chaotic Swell and go for a Cynthia here. There we go. And let's hope we can get some more basics out, which is kind of the goal in this deck, to be honest with you. Do I go for another basic, or do I allow myself to have this Jolteon next turn? I think I'm going to go... I can get rid of the Coco. That's fine. Let's get rid of the Coco and bench... I'll probably bench a standard Eevee this time. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Right, so if they don't take this Ditto out, then we're good. But the big problem here, of course, is if this is a Greens Charizard, which I don't think it is. It plays Ninetales. I was worried about them gusting the Eevee, but if it's playing Ninetales, then hopefully they haven't got it. If they do, it's trouble, because they're going to gust this thing and just take it out, which is a big problem. Another good reason to play this Eevee as well is, of course, I don't take the extra prize for knocking out one of them. So, but one thing I do like about the Eevee GX in this deck is, one, it's more searchable with the likes of Cherish Ball and stuff. Okay, they are going to go for it. Sweet. Yeah, for the likes of Cherish Ball, it's quite an important thing. And also the fact that when you evolve it, if it has any damage counters, it's completely healed as well. So if it takes a bit of damage here and there, maybe from a shrine or some poke damage, you know, you're a lot safer. Now we can go for an electromagnetic radar and get another Jolteon out, but I want to save that for something else. Oh, okay. Come on, Pokegear, you gotta give me it here. Oh, I was worried there. Not gonna lie, I was worried. Okay, let's go for the Cynthia. Hopefully we hit a lightning energy, because we can go for our GX attack, giving us immunity. Oh yeah, not only that, Jesus. Okay. This is good. This is good. Let's not drop the Thunder Mountain. I don't want them playing any sort of Giant Hearth. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's get another type Null down as well, just in case. Let's go for Swift Run. Now we do need some pretty good stuff next turn to be able to get a KO on this afterwards. We need at least an Electro Power plus either 2 Electro Powers or an Electro Power plus a what am I thinking? Plus a Flareon. That's what I meant. So that's going to be quite important. Now, that depends whether or not they're going to retreat this turn. They can go for the GX attack, but that's a complete waste. Looks like they're looking for Gust. So they're probably going to try and find a Ninetales and Gust this thing out into the active. Makes sense. Maybe I shouldn't have benched that. That was a bit aggressive. Not going to lie. A bit aggressive. But I can tell they're looking for that Ninetales, because that's going to be quite a big deal here. However, odds are they don't have it. And I think this is playing a big role, because if they were able to play a Giant Hearth, then, yeah, odds are they could have got at least a a Ninetales out and got the 2 energy they needed to go for the Gust. So it might just be a pass for them. And fingers crossed we get something because we need some draw now. Oh, wow, they did the GX attack? You're joking. All right, okay, this is sad because we now are going to get KO'd next turn. We can actually just go for a type null poke. We can do that. Oh, they've quit. Oh, they were salty. They still had a chance. I'm not going to lie. We didn't have the KO on them. We did not have the KO, but there we are. Caused trouble for Reshiram. But you can see how important it is to get the Silvally out. It's kind of a big deal. If you get the Silvally out, then you're smooth. You're rolling. No matter what, you're going to be consistent. Every turn, you're going to have a minimum of 5 cards in your hand. So, yeah, that's something that we need to prioritize in this deck and something that I've realized is definitely important. But yeah, let's keep rolling. But this deck is fun, man. It's fun. It's super fun. Is Jolteon back? I don't know yet. Let's find out. Let's find out. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's super, super cool. Especially with the likes of Flareon, Vaporeon. Again, the other Jolteon. It's something that I'm debating. But I mean, if you have a Thunder Mountain and a Jolteon out, you can use every attack for free. So effectively, you can have a 0 energy deck, right? I say effectively, very, very... with a lot of quotations. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, that's what I mean. By the way, for those that don't know, on my Discord server, I am running another giveaway. And the giveaway will be decided on, I believe, quite soon, actually, if I'm correct. Actually, let me double check. I don't know if it's actually over or not yet. I want to make sure. Let me just make it up. This is a weird hand because burning these electro powers is problematic. Well, tell a lie. What are we up against? These electro powers might not even be relevant. If we're up against a non-GX deck, do I do that though? Do I burn these electro powers for a Cynthia play? I can Volkner and get myself a Cherish Ball and then Pokecom into a type null to at least have the 2 Pokemon we need. This seems like an evolution deck, so I think we can safely Volkner here. I don't want to burn these electro powers, man. It's a no-no. And we get the energy as well, of course, which is nice. Volkner is very good when you have the Silvally out, because, of course, you can draw plus use Volkner, which is just super cool. Let's just do that. Let's go for Pokecom and get ourselves a type null out. We just need that. We only got 1. Okay, that's fine. Also, the great thing about Silvally is it has a decent attack as well. It's very reminiscent of Zoroark-GX. I wouldn't say it's as good. Zoroark, you can draw every single turn pretty much with it. You can get a fat hand. You can mess around a lot. Whereas with Silvally, you know, you're only limited to the 5 cards. So if you have more than 5 cards, Silvally doesn't actually do anything. So that's the biggest flaw I'd say with Silvally. But it's still a very good and a very consistent card to have, nonetheless. All right, so it is an evolution deck. That's cool. All right, so the giveaway ends, I believe, Friday, if that's correct. Yeah, Friday, right? Yeah. So the giveaway is going to end on Friday. Yeah. Okay. Friday, late Thursday, I believe. So it is on the Discord server. All you have to do is join the server and just do a little reaction to the giveaway that's been announced in the giveaway section of the Discord server. And then you're entered. And it's a pretty big one. It's all of the codes that were not claimed in the previous giveaway that I announced on the channel. Not the 40 codes one, the one before that. It's like 3 Charizard GX tin codes, 4 Gyarados GX tin codes, 4 Raichu GX tin codes, 13 Hidden Fates, and 14 Unified Minds. And only one person is going to win. It's a pretty big giveaway. It's a big giveaway. Okay, now I can burn these Electro Powers a little bit more. I'm going to burn 2 of them. Because if we get the Jolteon, we got a nice KO on that with our... I was going to call it Jet Punch. Electrobullet. That's the one. The Electrobullet attack. Yeah, that's the one. Right, and I guess we can attach here for now because we're going to Electrobullet here. Get rid of this, and we can take. Obviously, we don't take a prize. Oh no, we get the Flabébé. Yeah, there we go. 2 prizes. Sweet. I don't even know what deck this is. It might be a cool little gimmick deck. Oh wait, is it the? It's a Florges deck, isn't it? Is it Flor? Am I getting that correct? Oh, is it a Stall deck? We might be playing a Stall deck here. So I'm thinking they want to get these Lily's Pokédolls out here constantly, get them knocked out, and use Flora just to recover, is it item cards or something like that, and draw into them. Does that evolve into... Yeah, that evolves into that Pokemon that allows you to draw 1 card, right? This one. Yeah, okay, I see what they're doing. It's a Stall deck. I figured it out. Oh, they're rolling already. So, the tactic Once during a turn for your attack, you need to flip a coin if heads, put an item card for your discard pile into your hand. So whatever item cards they're using here that are going to be stalling me or locking me per se, maybe like a chip axe or something like that, I don't know. Basically, it allows you to recover a lot of stuff and actually use them. So it's cool. It's a cool deck. But it's a bit clunky. I mean, you're having to get stage 2 out plus a stage 1. Yeah, that's problematic. But I'm kind of glad that we got the Flabébé there. And, well, if they didn't evolve it, that would have been problems. The Mew, see? If they had that out before, they would have been a lot better off. But we've taken 2 prizes very early on. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm happy with that. Oh, okay. Okay. So the main attacker is Sawsbuck, which has the switch with one of your bench. Of course, switch into the doll. Okay. And then once it gets KO'd, you then recover it with Lily's Pokédoll. I see it. Okay. I see what's going on. Right. That's really cool. I'll tell you what. That is unique. That is cool. I might try it out one time. That sounds fun. That just sounds really, really fun. Right. We don't need the Flareon right now, so I'm not going to use it. Man, this is going to be a problem now. They've set up perfectly. We're going to struggle here. We really, really are going to struggle. All right. Let's get another Eevee down. Just in case they play any sort of stadium. Let's get the Chaotic Swell out. I don't want to evolve this Eevee because it's got a lightning energy on it. I want to be able to attack with a Jolteon-GX. There we go. Right, and this is where it becomes problematic because, well, I mean, the only crutch in this deck is that you have to flip a coin unless they have that card. Is it this one? No. Okay, I see what they're doing, man. I see it. Right, we are just going to KO it. Obviously, we don't take the prize. That's problematic. Now, here's one thing I'm thinking about. This Lily's Pokédoll, if you KO it and you're using the likes of Space Dogs, right? So Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia-GX, which allows you to take one more prize card. Does that mean you get a prize from that? Or does this negate that effect? I don't know. That's something to test, I guess. But yeah, the one thing holding this back is the coin flips. I'm assuming they're playing that card that says whenever you flip a coin, you can ignore that. I'm assuming, right? I don't know if that works for abilities or just attacks. So, yeah, trying to think about it. But if that's the case, then that makes sense. But then they would need some sort of draw. But I see the loop they're doing here. What is it? Search deck for Pokemon, a training card, and basic energy. All right. Okay. They are obviously going to get the energy. They are going to get the switch. But everything matters really. Sorry, what matters really is whether or not they actually get the heads to. Oh, wait, no, they don't even need to do that right now. They can just bench one. Man, this is actually kind of nuts. This is kind of nuts. They can just bench it, go for the switch. Man, that's crazy. I mean, we have a lot of tankiness, which is good. This isn't really needed. Oh, I think the heads as well. Man. Dude, I am impressed. This probably is a deck that's probably been made before, and he just tried it out. I don't think this person would have made it fresh. But, man, I'm impressed. These switches are dope. Okay. Okie dokie. How do we go about this? Let's play a Volkner. And we can get ourselves a great potion to heal up here. So the problem is we have no gusting in this deck. We don't really have any space for it. Yeah, this is not good. If they keep this up for a while, we are not in a good spot. Let's go for maybe a Cherish Ball. Do we need a Cherish Ball? We could get another EVGX out. Yeah, let's do that. Electro Power doesn't matter. Pokegear, no, we don't need that. Let's go for the Cherish. Get another EV out. What you can see with this deck here, right? That we are not struggling at all to get these EVs and evolutions and stuff out because we have 7 options, I think. All right, let's just do another one. That Mew is just there we go. No prize card. They come out. They do the damage. This is going to be a long one. I'll be honest with you. I'll be completely honest. We're not designed to kind of deal with this kind of deck, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's problematic. I mean, we could, just for the sake of dealing with this deck, we could play a Fiona. But taking like that for one specific deck that isn't the most consistent. I mean, once it's set up, Jesus Christ, it is. But yeah, teching for a deck like this is not... It's debatable, you know? It's quite debatable. It just depends how big this deck gets. If this deck starts winning tournaments, you're going to see people teching. You're going to see custom catches coming back, which I think people are still playing anyway. Or Fiona coming into play. Now, Fiona obviously doesn't let you choose what comes into the active, but it's probably better than one of these things. Okay, so we actually have a turn. I was getting excited. I thought we have a turn where we can get a KO. No, we can't. No, ain't happening. Right, I guess we have to kind of just play around this and try and stay alive as much as possible. So that means a lot of retreating, healing and stuff. Yeah, this is a long one. See, that's cool. So that stops your Ninetales gusting, so that's cool. Yeah, this is new. This is new to me. Right. Let's see if we can get that Vaporeon can be kind of a big deal here. We don't get it. We don't have an option to get it either, unfortunately, right now. Okay, I'm going to go... I think I can do one more turn here. Without problems. Yeah. Just go for another Electrobullet. Doesn't matter what we hit. This Mew is just... See, gusting that Mew could have been good because this Ditto could have been taken out. We could have just done bench damage here and there. Slowly take things out that way. That would have been a good way to go. Obviously, the Mew stops that. So that's something to bear in mind at least. But one thing I think this deck can struggle against is Wheezing. Unless these Stealthy Hoods are applied to every single one of the cards. Because Wheezing, of course, if you manage to get damage on the board before a Mew, across the board as well with your spell tags or whatever, then you can start just putting damage on them anyway over time. So Wheezing is a deck that I think can overcome this little trick. But, right, so they haven't got another Pokédoll back yet. Now, we kind of just have to wait until they run out of Pokédolls, which... The fact that they can use this ability every turn to potentially recover them, it's hard. It's hard. And they're going to get another one out as well, by the looks of it. But if they don't... They did use the draw ability, so they can't get it. They can't guarantee it this turn. This might be our window here. This might really be our window. I think we're going to have to go for a GX attack because we want to stall them off as much as we can. So, but this turn, if they just pass, we're good. We at least get another prize. And... Again, it just seems like a battle of attrition here, to be honest with you. It's more just see how it goes. Hope they flop a few times. And if they do, it works. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, that's good news. That is good news. That means they haven't got a doll. Now, what we can actually do here... Well, I was going to say we can just pass. But they can just come in and start attacking us anyway. I don't want them getting a Pokédoll into play, right? I don't want them getting one into play. But if we just sit and pass, we're not taking prizes either. So it's just not happening. All right. GX attack. So they can't damage us next turn. Sweet. Energy, not crazy. So we need 3 turns where they don't get it. That's what we need. 3 turns. All we need. All right. So obviously going to get it for the baby out. They're probably going to get another Sawsbuck out for that Ditto. But man, we would have been a prize ahead if it wasn't for that Mew. That Mew, we would have been able to, you know, Electro Power or something and actually take out the Jirachi and that Flabébé that they benched that turn. So if that Mew wasn't there, yeah. Okay, they've Tails. Come on, Tails again. Hit Tails one more time. Yes, come on. Don't have it in your hand now. Please don't have it in your hand. They don't have it in their hand. Yee, come on, please. I thought they attacked. I got excited, but now I'm scared. Oh, they got it. God damn it. All right. Again, here we go. Just going to go for the Electrobullet here. We have one more attack on this before it becomes dangerous. I can kind of thin his hand down and go for a Lily. That seems like a good idea. But it might actually be the case where I don't take any prizes. They... Oh no, but can they get an infinite loop? No, they can't. Unless they hit Eds every turn. See, I'm just thinking now about decking out. Who's going to deck out first? If I thin my deck down and go for a Lily, I don't want that happening. Because it's either going to be I deck out or they deck out by the looks of it. Because I'm just going to keep retreating until I have no choice, basically. That's what I'm going to do. It's like I'm just not going to let them KO me. Simple as that. And it's going to help a lot if we have that Vaporeon. That'll give us at least another turn of being able to tank a hit with this Jolteon. So getting a Vaporeon is kind of a big deal here. But they are going to hit us again. That's 3 Pokédolls down. Again, if they flop with the coin flips, then yeah, we're gonna be all right. Now, I'm so glad I played this because odds are they play Shrine. This deck probably wants to come up against GXs, slowly poke them and deal with them over time. Yeah, I get it. Now, one could say that you don't have to play this card to attack with. You can go for a Hitmonchan, but you're dealing less damage. I mean, you have other stuff that can help amplify that damage, but you don't get the draw ability, which is so crucial for this deck. So, you know, that makes sense. All right. Tails, please. Don't have it. Oh, they got Tails again. Oh, don't have it in your hand. Please. We're getting there. We're getting there, man. Oh, yes. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, we obviously retreat. See, why did they bench that before doing Seasonal Blessings? Don't they have one more in deck? If they don't, then it's obviously in the prize cards, which is clutch. Real clutch. But these Tails are just... Man. The coins are on our side. The coins are on our side today. We only need to take 2 more prizes after this. Oh, they've got the Jirachi's back. This isn't a tool, so that doesn't matter. So that's fine. For one second, I thought, oh no, they got the dolls back. But no, they don't. They don't. They don't. Which is good news. But I'm just hoping that we get some more turns like this where they just flop it completely. We've got another Jolteon to get out as well. The great thing is Jolteon is free retreat as well, so we don't have to worry so much about finding ways to retreat and stuff or costing energy to do so. We can now just retreat into another Jolteon, attack, wait for that to get chipped down a bit, retreat into another Jolteon, wait for that to get chipped down, retreat into a Silver Valley, wait for that to get chipped down. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, right? There's a lot of longevity we have right now. Let's get the other Jolteon out while we're here anyway. There we go. Sweet. Now, this is good. This is good news. This is some good stuff. Okay, let's just go for Headbolt. I know Electrobullet would have done it as well. But you can see what I mean. Just sidetracking quickly. You can see what I mean about the damage output. 140 raw. Electro Power is 170. You get lucky in play 2. You're hitting 200 damage straight. You can go for a 200 damage Swift run. They can't do nothing about it. And then take him out the turn after. Another Tails. Please hit Tails again. Oh, they had to do it. They had to hit it once. Oh, they had to do it once. Of course. Of course they did. All right, so they definitely have it this turn. But yeah, the biggest crutch of this deck is Custom Catcher, to be honest with you. It's the one thing that would shut this deck down completely. You can just bring this thing up and be like, see you later. Another turn where they can't attack. Done, whatever. Like, if we had Custom Catchers now, it would be sick. Because we have 2 left. We can just Custom Catcher the Mew up for something, for example. And then start spreading damage to take things out. Yeah, see, that's something we could have done as well if we had Custom Catcher, but we don't. Okay. So there's that Lysander Labs in the discard pile after dropping that Chaotic Swell. We need to find another one now just in case they have Shrine, because that's a no-no. That is a no-no. Alright, so there's another one. A Cynthia would be good here. A Cynthia would be nice. But we don't get it. Okay, let's Pokegear. Again, I'm kind of playing my hand a little bit. Alright. I mean, their deck is on 14 cards, so long as we keep it something like that. I mean, they have a big hand, though. Do they have Cynthia? They probably do, right? I haven't seen it yet, to be honest with you. I'm so scared to thin, but I think I have to. Let's get rid of these 2. Alright. We have one more Celtic Swell. The Vaporeon is prized. Oh, no, it's not. There it is. What am I talking about? Sean, what are you talking about, man? We could Electro Power, attach energy, and Lily. Draw a couple cards. And we got Celtic Swell. Sweet. Okay. Nice. We need that. We really need that Vaporeon, though. That's just going to give us so much more longevity. So much more. Now, we can't add another Jolteon into play because we only have 3 in the deck. I think 4 is a bit overkill. Come on. Come on. Just one more Tails. Yes! Please don't have it. Don't have it in your hand. Come on. Don't have it. You ain't got it, Chief. It ain't. It's prized, man. It's prized. It's got to be prized. With a hand that big, nah, it's got to be prized. The fact that they was it last turn or the turn before, when they actually benched their Pokemon before drawing, tells me they know it's prized, which is why they drew their cards. Sorry, which is why they benched a Pokemon before drawing their cards and hopefully hitting the Pokédoll and obviously having that chance of putting it on the bench. So yeah, they're going to lose another dealing here, obviously. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I like this a lot. Right. One more turn where they ain't got it. Because, of course, we're preventing them from taking prizes. So the only way they can get another Pokédoll out now is if they hit heads. Judging by the behavior, it's probably prized, the last one. So, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Right, let's just Lily for one. There we go. We got that. We can actually retreat into Silver Valley. But we got one more turn here of this Jolteon before it goes down. Let's just go for the head bolt. All right. Come on. The luck has seriously been on my side this time, sorry. So I'm super happy about it. Super happy about it. I mean, if one of these Jolteon do go down, we can bench a type now or work up, build up another Silver Valley. So that's not a problem. Depends if we have any energy left. I mean, I've used a lot of energy. I don't think I play too much. So there's that. I mean, Coco, that's there. Right, there's the head. So they have got it this turn, I'm afraid. Which means we've got another turn of longing it out, I guess. Of holding off. I mean, the good thing is they can't double flip heads and bench two at once. That would be a problem. But they failed there, which is good. So next turn, we just have to hope that they ain't got it. It's just going to be that simple. Okay. So there's that bounce attack. Into the doll. There we go. Retreat into this Jolteon. We can actually recover a Jolteon. That could be big. I'm not going to lie. We could recover a Jolteon. Let's do that. Electrobullet. I don't know why I do Electrobullet. I have to do an extra click. It's kind of pointless. Man, we'd have finished a long time ago. A long time ago if it wasn't this deck. But, come on. Just flop. Flop, flop, flop. Do not have it. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Yeah? Come on. Yes! That's game, right? Is that game? I'm seeing the victory symbol pop up in a second. I'm seeing it. Ah, yes! Oh, there it is. This is fun. It's cool. It's sick. It's sick. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to go shout out. It is sick. Anyway, huge shout out to our sponsor, of course, PTCGO store. Go on there. Use the code FTW at checkout for 5% off to buy all of your codes. Buy some codes so you can grab this little cheeky deck. It's fun. Anyway, man. This is cool. This is a really, really, really cool deck. I highly recommend that you try it out. What changes would I recommend? I'm not sure yet. This water memory is not so necessary, but it's cool when you're playing Reshiram and you want to attack the Silver Valley. It adds a bit of extra damage on the board. This great potion, again, maybe with a bit of tankiness. Jolteon is the one I would say where, yeah, maybe you want to include it, but what do we get rid of? I'm not sure. Do we get rid of electromagnetic radar? Seems to be something we don't need. But then again, it's discard, which works with the Silver Valley and the lilies that we play. So, you know, there's a lot of things you need to think about, I'd say. And again, one thing you probably realize as well, I am playing a low support account. That's because I'm relying on getting the Silver Valley out as quickly as possible. We have the Pokegears to help fish out these supporters anyway. So, as you can see, that's not actually been a problem in playing this deck. So, yeah. Right. Of course, with that all said, do leave a like if you did enjoy, and please do subscribe for more. But most importantly, please do take care of yourself, and I'll leave you to it. Peace.